Hi guys and welcome to episode 14 of The Only Way Is Up, and today we've got a Welsh Cup third round tie against Bangor City. But before that, we'll just look into the games that we've played offline since the last episode where we played TNS and drew 0-0. So we've remained unbeaten in the last three games. The first one was a 1-1 draw against Aberystwyth. We actually took the lead. Aberystwyth were top of the league. I think they had maybe a perfect record. I'm not so sure on that, maybe. But we took the lead with Christopher Bale in the 40th minute, but just into the second half, Luke Sherborne equalised for Aberystwyth and it ended 1-1. We then followed that up with a 0-0 draw, disappointing 0-0 at home against newly promoted Barry. So, not impressed fully with the way the team played. I mean, we created quite a lot of chances, but we just couldn't take any of them, which seems to be the story of our season so far. And then we played Carmarthen and came back from a goal down to win 2-1. So we head into this game against Bangor City in a pretty okay form. We're unbeaten in 7 and hoping to advance in a cup competition. So this is how the league table looks at the moment. So we're sitting in 4th, sitting pretty near the top of the league. Our media expectation is to finish 3rd, so we're not too far from that, only 2 points away from that, and we're only 5 points off top of the table. Our opponents for the day, Bangor City, however, are at the other end of the table. They're 3rd bottom, 1 point clear of the relegation zone after 12 games. So you'd expect us to grab a victory today. So this is the lineup that we're going for today. We've got Islip in goal, as always, Scarisbrick, Evans, Salathiel and Roberts in defence. Salathiel coming in for Stephen Wright. Stephen Wright actually refused to tutor one of the younger members of the squad in midweek, so I'm starting to think that I'm not going to play him anymore. He's obviously retiring at the end of the season and he just can't be asked to... I think he was retiring at the end of the season. Maybe not. But he's close to retirement. He's got to be close to retirement. He's like 37 years old, 36 years old. So I can't be asked with him not trying to help the younger players out. So he's not going to play for me anymore unless we lose all our other centre backs. So Steve Salathiel coming in for him today. And then in midfield we've got Ryan Broom. It was touch and go whether we're going to put Alex Lawless in, but he hasn't recovered fully from his injury just yet. So Ryan Broom keeps his place in the squad, right wing. We have got Lawless on the bench to bring on if we're coasting through the game with about 5-10 minutes to go, just to give him a bit of match time. Obviously, I don't want to risk him too much because he's still not resumed full training. Then we've got Bale and Donegan in the centre midfield, as always. Williams on the left. And up top, we've got Adam Orme playing off the back of Robert Earnshaw. Only allowed 5 subs in the Welsh Cup compared to the 7 that you're allowed in the league. But we don't have that many players that are available thanks to our injury crisis and a few ineligible players. I think that's because they're playing in the under-21s game and the under-18s game. So actually scratch everything I just said about the right midfield position. We're actually going to play Stuart Lewid today. Obviously, he's the guy that I mentioned, the 16-year-old, who played quite okay in his debut off the bench. So this is going to be his debut start today. The reason for this is that I've just realised that Ryan Broom is actually 80% fit, so we can't really have him starting because he's going to be knackered within no time at all. So Ryan Broom actually drops to the bench, and that's in place of Alex Lawless on the bench. So Lawless not going to get a chance to come back today. It's probably for the best, really. He hasn't resumed full training. So that is the squad that we're going to use. Incidentally, the mentality that I'm using today is control. Obviously, we should be controlling Bangor City because they are low down the table and we're quite high up, really, to put it in plain terms. Match instructions, I've just got the team playing fairly wide, obviously because we're in a 4-4-2. May have to change that because Bangor City are playing a 4-4-2 also, so we'll just see how the game goes. So we have 4-5 favourites for this one. Bangor City are 3-1. Our key man is Robert Earnshaw, as always. He's scored 5 goals in 13 games. Doesn't look that impressive, but I think he's our top goal scorer. And then Bangor City's captain is their key man, Sion Edwards. He's a midfielder of some sorts. So like I said, Bangor City are playing with a 4-4-2 formation today. It looks like they're playing with quite defensive. I mean, they've got what appears to be a wing-back. He seems to be a bit further forward than the rest of them, but they've also got a defensive winger here in Kellaway, and Watkins seems to be playing some sort of deep-line playmaker, a ball-winning midfielder. So I may push Donegan on if it looks like he's getting a lot of space in front of him, with Watkins being a bit further back. But we'll just have a look. I'll have a look at the pro zone. So we're going to give them some gentle encouragement and then passionately tell them I believe they've got what it takes. And then we will head into this third round Welsh Cup game. So we have kick-off. Doubt it'll come to anything. There we go. What did I say? What did I tell you? So throw in with Scarisbrick. Throws it to Lewid. Back to Scarisbrick. Bale to Lewid. Can we create something here? Some nice passing play. Nice ball forward. That's intercepted by Crows. He plays it back to Williams. And Bangor with a chance to build from the back. Long ball forward. Evans wins the header. It's gone to Orme. Plays to Donegan. Williams on the left now. Plays it back to Roberts. Donegan. It's nice passing play from us. Just nice and patient. Played on the right. There's a guy in space. So he's played it on the left to Williams. He crosses it in. Orme's there. 1-0. He's onside, isn't he? He is. Adam Orme with his second goal of the season. And we're 1-0 up after less than 10 minutes gone. Another throw with Roberts now. He plays it to Williams down this left-hand side. Plays it through the middle to Bale. Hits a long ball forward towards Earnshaw. Donegan's won a header. It's gone to Orme. He's going to play it out wide to Lewid. Debutant today. Lewid plays it back to Bale. Great ball again to Williams. Can he get another assist? He crosses it in. And who was that? Was that Orme again? It was. Adam Orme with a brace. Two shots on target. 2 goals. 2 goals for Adam Orme. Luke Williams with 1 assist. I think I must have taken a deflection for that second goal for Adam Orme. Throw in for Bangor this time. Irving gets it back from Watkins. It's Kellaway. Back to Irving. It's Watkins. Irving. We need to close them down a bit more. Allen. Through to Smith. It's Edwards. Saved by Islip and cleared by Scarisbrick. Apologies for the match stats being in the way, but I need to see it. Islip with the free kick forward. Lewid flicks it on to Orme, who's on a hat-trick already. It's Donegan. Plays that wide to Lewid. His chance to get an assist, possibly. Lewid crosses it in. Orme's there. There we go. Hat-trick hero Adam Orme in the space of 26 minutes. He's scored a hat-trick. Stuart Lewid on debut, getting an assist also. This guy is one for the future, Stuart Lewid. Not taking anything away from Adam Orme's hat-trick, but very impressed with Lewid in the 2 games that he's played. Well, 1.5 games that he's played. And that chance for Bangor City just comes to nothing, which is probably why I wasn't commentating on it. So another throw in for us. Scarisbrick gives it to Lewid. Plays it to Donegan. Now it's Scarisbrick. Lewid again with another chance to cross it. He does, but it's blocked that time. And Donegan's got it in the centre of the pitch. Plays it out wide left to Williams, who flicks it on. And Earnshaw's there. He's going to cross it, hopefully. No, Williams. Orme. And a bit of a goalmouth scramble. Comes to nothing. Adam Orme got the ball at his feet, but he couldn't get it out of his feet. And the defence just pounced on him. Islip with a great clearance there for us. Earnshaw flicks it on. Highlights not over yet. Orme to Donegan. Now it's Williams with some space on the left-hand side. Can he cross it in? No, he plays it back to Roberts. And I think that's going to be half-time. Indeed it is. It's 3-0 at half-time to Rill. Very impressive performance, especially from Adam Orme, Luke Williams and Stuart Lewid. But the entire team really playing really well. The lowest rating that we've got is a 6.7 for Tom Roberts, and that's not that bad at all. So we're going to tell a team that they've been... I'm very pleased. I was going to say they've been excellent, but I don't think there's an option for that. So I'm very pleased with their performance. Keep it going. Adam Orme, man of the match so far, 9.5 match rating, with a hat-trick. And I can see more goals coming from him, actually, the way he's playing today. Yes, I'm just looking at the pro zone here, and my thoughts were correct about the space between Donegan and their more defensive centre midfielder. So I don't think I'm going to push him on just yet, but quite possibly a bit later on in the game I might just give it a go. Obviously we're winning 3-0, so I don't really want to change much. We'll see how Bangor City, because they might change things. Their 2 strikers are playing off the back of our defenders quite a lot though. Something to keep an eye on. So we get underway for the second half with Bangor City with the ball. And playing it around nicely, moving forward. It's Bellamy. Always get stuck in that trap of commentating when the highlight is just the initial highlight to start the half, start the game. Should really have learned by now. It's Irving with a throw in for Bangor to Edwards down this right hand side. Good tackle from Bale, but he lost the ball again. It's Watkins, ball forward to Bellamy. Bellamy's through on goal. Good save from Islip. Bellamy again, and another good save from Islip. Keeping his clean sheet. Putting everything on the line for it, but there we go. They've got one back. It's Jordan Holt. 3-1, his first goal of the season. So I am actually going to make that move and push Donegan more attacking. I do feel like Robert Earnshaw's not playing at his best today, so we're going to bring on Robert Salathiel for him. And don't really want to move Adam Orme to an advance forward. He does play better there than Robert Salathiel, but we're gonna keep it like that. We're gonna see how it goes. Obviously made that tactical change with Donegan. Hopefully they're not gonna mount some form of comeback now. And if I press play, that's probably a good start. So it's Salathiel, the defensive Salathiel, because we've got two on the pitch now. So that was Steve. Scarisbrick with a long ball forward towards Robert. Now it's Donegan to Bale. It's Orme. Can we create something now? This is a good opportunity. Donegan. Salathiel. Back to Donegan. Great pass to Bale. Bale shoots off the bar. What an effort from Christopher Bale. I think that bar's still going to be shaken now. What a shot. Tom Donegan, as you saw, getting the ball quite a lot now that we've pushed him on to more attacking. 15 minutes left. A few of the lads are getting a bit tired, so I think we're going to make our other two changes, really. Christopher Bale, who just had that amazing effort, which was unlucky. We're going to bring Dean Keats on for him. And then our other two subs aren't the best conditioned. But I think... No, I'm gonna keep it as it is. Well, not as it is, but I'm only going to make that one change. Dean Keats coming on for Christopher Bale. Might, with about 5 minutes to go, just to wind down the clock a little bit, bring on Robert Hughes or Ryan Broom. So I completely forgot to make that substitution, that third one, but whatever. So the ball's played forward. I think this is just going to be the end of the game. It's Lewid to Donegan. About 10 seconds left. Orme through to Keats. He's in a bit of space. Ball forward. That's intercepted by Williams. In the final second of the game. And there's the full-time whistle. 3-1. Brilliant performance from Real today. We had it won by the 26th minute thanks to an Adam Orme hat-trick. And rightfully so, he gets the Man of the Match award. 3 goals. Player of the match, 9.5 match rating. Amazing stuff. And then another impressive display from debutant Stuart Lewid with 1 assist, 7.6 match rating. Not forgetting Tom Donegan, who bossed the centre midfield, especially when I pushed him forward. 8.7 match rating. Great overall performance from the team. And we're through to the next round of the Welsh Cup. So Adam Orme's 3 goals today actually move him up in the goal scoring charts, not surprisingly. And he's up to 3rd now, with 3 goals. Joint second, really, because the 2 above him have got 4 goals. So the Welsh Cup 4th round draw is actually in a couple of days' time, so we'll just stick around for that in this episode. So here we are for the 4th round draw of the JD Welsh Cup. There's 16 teams left in the competition. Let's automatic draw and see who we're going to get. Teams such as TNS, Aberystwyth, all the big names. So TNS have got Llandudno, an all Premier League tie there. Caernarfon get Holywell. Connors Quay are at home to Rhyl. So it's an all Welsh Premier League tie for us against Connors Quay. I think we've played them already this season. Just draw all teams. A few non-league, as it would be, teams playing against each other. But we get Connors Quay, and that's on the 28th of January, so quite a way away actually, a couple of months away. We actually beat Connors Quay in the league when we played them. We beat them 1-0. So that's a nice omen. We've also got them coming up in the league at the beginning of December. A few games' time. Next episode, we will do... We've done a Port Talbot game, haven't we? We haven't done a Connors Quay game, though, have we? No. Okay, so we're going to do although we'll be doing them in the Cup, won't we? More than likely. We've done Bangor, done Port Talbot, Sefton Druids is a bit close. Llandudno? Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a gap between now and the next episode. So, next episode, we're going to play the Boxing Day clash against Llandudno. We did beat them 4-1 last time we played them away from home. So hopefully it'll be a high-scoring game again. This is just because we've already played Port Talbot. Connors Quay will be playing against in the Welsh Cup. And Bangor City we've already played in the Welsh Cup. And I want to try and do live commentaries of different teams. Like I said in the last episode, I want to do it with different teams throughout the season. So that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel to get all my content when it comes out. And I'll see you next time for the Llandudno game.